Committing to fitness is like committing to marriage. If it's not going well, the first move is to call it quits. But it doesn't always have to be that way. Here are 13 reasons why you might not be making any gains. Welcome to your tape. Reason number 1 is you are overestimating your protein intake, which is a very common issue. If you're overestimating your protein, you may as well sign up for CrossFit so you'll know not to expect any gains. Think about it this way. If you walk into the strip club without any singles, nothing's gonna happen. It's the same thing with the gym. If you go to the gym without any protein, nothing's gonna happen. I always recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, which I know is kind of hard for some people to get in, so I'm gonna show you how to make a high protein snack, protein apple muffins. As always, we're gonna start dry and end up wet. You are gonna need 2 cups of oatmeal. Our flour power is gonna be 2 scoops of protein powder. I'm using apple pie flavor, 2 tablespoons of a 0-calorie sweetener of choice, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a little sprinkle of salt. Next, 1 apple, diced. Mix that into 1 cup of Greek yogurt and 4 egg whites. Then add the dry to the wet. Mix it all together. This should make around 12 muffins. Then place it into the oven at 350 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes, and voila, apple protein muffins. I got 99 problems, but protein ain't one. So what I'm gonna do right now is treat them like they're calling me daddy and smother them with some Greek yogurt and a little bit of Walden Farms. Oh baby. Muffins are so therapeutic. The baked ones offer a pretty good release too. Tastes like grandma. Apple pie always does. Oh. It's a bit dry though, but it's protein muffins. Give me the benefit of the doubt. I feel like I'm gonna be like the villain of my own story and kill myself. I feel like I'm gonna choke. Muffins didn't even have time to say their prayers because I ate them so quick. So each one was around 75 calories, which is not a lot of calories, including the yogurt. This whole dish for the 3 of them was 300 calories. Not enough calories for me, which leads me to reason number 2 is that you are not eating enough. Don't be afraid to put on some fat when you're trying to build muscle. It's kind of like the bruising on my knees. It's about short-term sacrifices for a rewarding finish. I'm not saying you need to get fat, but you need to be in a little bit of a surplus, like maybe like 200 to 300 calories to maximize muscle growth. So how do you find your calories? Well, if you do your body weight multiplied by 14 to 16, depending on how active you are, you find your maintenance calories and then add to that 200 to 300 calories. Ride that out for a bit, monitor your weight over time. If you're adding weight too fast, then
Will's IQ dropped 100 points here, but just be patient.
If you're gaining weight too fast, then take the calories down. If you're not gaining weight fast enough, add the calories, but use that as a starting point, and a starting point is all you need. Now these are all the supplements that I take, and these are all the ones that you need. Get it? There's nothing. Never mind the funnel. I like to party. Reason number 3, I feel like Chris Bump said 3P. Reason number 3 why you're not gaining muscle is that you think more money spent means more gains. See all these supplements here? There's no supplement that you can buy legally, we have to remember legally, will justify you not being able to give your 100% effort. But if you really want them, go ahead. Use my link in the description. Shameless plug. Just like in The Bachelor, I narrowed it down to the final 2 supplements that I would recommend. We got ourselves some creatine monohydrate. I always recommend 5 grams a day, and some whey protein if you have a hard time getting your protein in, and then last but not least, injecting 500 milligrams of hard work. Reason number 4 is that you have inconsistent lifting form. Sure, it's easy to come into the gym and add weight every single week, but if you add weight and you're engaging the muscle the same way as you did as you had the less weight, there really is no point. So it's always a good idea every now and then to film yourself. I'm not a TikToker. Study your sets and see if they look the same, because like I learned in Vegas, whether the bar is horizontal or vertical, consistency in your routine is everything. Reason number 5 is that you are copying enhanced lifters. Think about this, think about Johnny Sins. He absolutely jackhammers for 2 hours straight. Do you think that's what you need to do? If you try to do that, you will be sadly disappointed and you will hurt somebody. The same thing with the gym. If you follow your favorite bodybuilder, you'll be sadly disappointed and you will hurt yourself. You don't know what Johnny Sins is injecting into his sausage, and you don't know what bodybuilders are injecting into their butts. So when you're natural, you have limitations. You can't be training to failure every single set, because then you will bury yourself into the ground, you will regress, and you will actually start losing muscle. Reason number 6 why you're not building muscle is that you're not lifting hard enough. So reason number 5, we talked about lifting too hard. There's a fine line. So generally I like to shoot for 1 to 2 reps in the tank. So it has to be challenging, don't get me wrong. Every set should not be easy. 1 to 2 reps in the tank is absolutely perfect. Always remember the gym is a place to punish your body, not to punish your phone. Reason number 7 is that you're not using a full range of motion. Give every rep and every set the stretch and depth that it needs. Show off every inch that you have to offer. Just wrapped up like 3 sets of like 85 reps right there. The reason why people partial rep is because people think that the only form of progressive overload is by adding weight. But if you're adding a lot of weight and you can't do a full range of motion, you might as well just have a lot less weight on the bar or the dumbbell because you're not working your muscle nearly as hard enough. Reason number 8 is that you have excessively strict form. A little bit of cheating here and there is totally fine if it's under control. Think about this. Think about if your significant other wanted you to sleep with somebody else while they watch. It's technically cheating, but it's under control. There's a purpose for it, to grow the relationship. The same thing in the gym. You want to add a little bit of cheating here and there to grow your muscles, to push the last set closer to failure and therefore more gains. It's a slippery slope though, so be careful. One day it's a little bit of cheating, the next day you're starting to do CrossFit pull-ups. Reason number 9 is that you're excessively chasing the pump. All I used to do was chase the pump with the boys, but when it was time to leave the ravine and head to the gym, I didn't get that lasting satisfaction. A pump, all you're doing is shuttling blood into the muscle. There is no muscle breakdown. I could go to the pec deck machine and do like 3 sets of 50 and get a crazy pump for my chest, but is that the most effective chest workout? No. 16.1 if you're curious. 16.1 inch guns. Natty. Or not. I'm natty, I'm kidding. So what rep range should you do? Well, I believe in all rep ranges. I don't discriminate. I'm very inclusive with my workouts. Do 3 to 5 reps, do 15 to 20, do even 20 to 30, treat it as cardio, do whatever you want to do everything, but don't think that a pump dictates a good workout because it does not mean that at all. I couldn't even hug my mom right now. Chest workout complete. Reason number 10 why you're not gaining muscle is that you're too dogmatic with your training. There's more than one way to get the job done, something that you should have known when your girlfriend asked for something other than missionary. Always be open to new things, new positions, new techniques, new rep ranges. It could be holding you back, because always remember, variety is the spice of life. Post-workout, we were having Church's chicken. I didn't know it was from Texas. My mom always said to me, Will, you have no business making fried chicken if it's not from the South. I shouldn't say that. Come on in, don't mind if I do. Bruh, this looks absolutely bussin'. I got the 2-piece combo here, the biscuit, which I heard good things about this, and then she recommended the onion rings. A lot of my friends have been here, and they've all gotten food poisoning, so I was intrigued. And their slogan is prepare your taste buds. Maybe something like warm your toilet seats more appropriate. You must be also wondering, like, Will, why are you here? Why are you at Church's Chicken? It's not good for you. You're right, it's because it fits my macros, which leads me to reason number 11 is that you're taking if it fits your macros and you're abusing it. I went through a similar phase. I didn't care who was inside me, but what I learned was it was just short-term satisfaction. If you're having a bunch of bad food and you're not performing your best, you're not building the amount of muscle that you could be if you're having good quality foods. So no, a Pop-Tart's not an apple. Stop, okay? I love diving into some dark thighs. I'm gonna faint. This is like an honest piece of meat right here. Like, you know it's chicken. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm having a kitten or anything, especially with fried chicken, because it gets like masked by all the batter. This is absolutely magical. Magical. Now for the biscuit. Heard good things about this. It's a bit wet. It's always a good sign. There's honey on it. That's what it's the wet stuff. That is a nice touch. Wow. Y'all, I'm saying y'all now. I'm getting in the zone. I don't know how I've been sleeping on Church's. With church in the name, I'm thinking about my time at Sunday school. A lot more white meat there. But I really enjoyed this meal. Do I regret it? No. I know if it fits your macros, it can get very addicting, but if you do it the right way, it's great. But you can go down this slippery slope where your diet's gonna start to look like Nikocado avocados, and you don't want that. Currently parked outside the spa, and we're about to go inside to try the ozone sauna, because reason number 12 is that you think the gym is the only place to improve your physique. The gym is important, but outside the gym is even more importanter. The sleep, your recovery, taking care of your muscles is extremely important, because the last thing you want to do is injure yourself in the gym and then you're out for 6 months. And then what? Not the first time I paid someone to take me to the ozone. Oh, you thought you were gonna see it all. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Nadeem, I'm ready. I'm butt naked in here. Oh, I forgot to tell you, so those probes, do you have them in your hand? No. Okay, so maybe you're sitting on them. I can kind of...
Well, I'm more than just sitting on them.
Oh, you're sitting
I'm sitting in them, yeah. Okay, there we go. I got them.
You got them?
Yeah, I got them. Oh! It's dripping into my bumble. What the... Oh. There's something in here that's like startling me, man.
Is it closing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me turn it down a little
It was really close to my balls.
Wait, what?
It was close to my balls. They're resting on my thighs.
Oh,
yeah.
I see, okay. Here, let me turn it down a little bit.
That was good though, I liked it.
Good?
I liked it, yeah.
My time in the sauna took me through an entire journey, starting with the calm, quiet sound of crickets, and then I began to sweat as if I was back in high school struggling to figure out how to put a condom on. Then I started to feel very claustrophobic, like I couldn't escape, which made me terrified and honestly a little arousal increased within me. Still unsure entirely why I'm in here, I asked owner Nadim to break it down for me.
When it goes into the muscles, it's actually able to super oxygenate the muscles. So with that extra oxygen, the muscles are able to recover at a much higher rate. So that you come back to training much harder the next day. It's kind of like a disinfectant for your inside. It's able to like disactivate viruses, candida, fungus, parasites. And so when you come out, you don't feel just lighter and that you have less toxins in you, but you also feel super energized and oxygenated. Much more quicker. Yeah, naturally.
I'm on the last 3 minutes right now, and I'm starting to like kind of panic a bit. So I'm really trying to control my breathing, and it's very difficult. Just got out of the 30 minutes. That was absolutely insane. I could not last the entire time with the face mask because it was so difficult. I wanted to burst out like a bull. If you guys felt this right now, this is like my bedroom rag towel. It's absolutely insane. I measured my heart rate. It was like in the mid 140s for just sitting there. This is really sick. Highly recommend it, but super difficult. Good luck. Sauna, check. Fresh new cut, check. Feeling fresh, so I thought we're gonna eat fresh. Sonic tossed my salad. It looks delicious. I can't wait to get into it.
Thank you.
It looks amazing, man. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Do you guys have guacamole?
We do.
You do?
Yeah.
I can't turn down a Mexican import. Quick little pro tip, when you get a salad, you want a lot of calories in the dressing. Add some mustard and hot sauce. Now I'm gonna put the lid on and rigorously toss this thing. You know, usually when I go to Subway, it's not just the bread that's freshly baked, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know if it's just the ones that I go to, but this one, great people. Nailed it.
Good.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
I might have gotten a salad, but I had my 12-inch Italian this morning. Honestly, I'd rather have a salad than a 6-inch sub because it's 4 to 5 inches at best. What even is Subway chicken? You know what I mean? Something about it's dishonest, but I like it. There was a study done of the DNA of the chicken. There's only 53% chicken, which I don't know if I should be concerned about it or not, but it tastes good. I don't normally say this, but I kind of want to wrap it up right now. This in a wrap? Hell yeah. You also must be wondering, Will, why are you having a salad at Subway? Because that leads me to the last and final reason, the 13th reason why you're not gaining muscle is because you go low calorie and low carb on rest days. You know how dumb that sounds? You go to the gym, you break down your muscle. When you're out of the gym is when you repair and grow the muscle. So you need the calories to actually repair the muscle and grow. Just remember, this is not Tokyo Drift. You don't want to be spinning your wheels, leaving your arms looking like chopsticks, okay? So make sure to eat. And those are the 13 reasons why you can't gain any muscle. If one of those apply to you, then great, we just uncovered the problem and you're welcome. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop it a like. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and I'll see you in the next one.